It was 218 BCE. The Second Punic War had begun. The Carthaginian general Hannibal did the impossible. He led an army, including war elephants, across the snowy Alps to invade the heart of Rome. Rome expected an attack from the south. Hannibal came from the north. Bold, brilliant, unexpected. By 216 BC, he was ready to strike near the small town of Cannae in southeastern Italy. Rome mobilized one of its largest armies, over 80,000 men, under consuls Lucius Aemilius Paulus and Gaius Terentius Varro. They believed their sheer numbers could crush Hannibal. What didn't he realize? Hannibal had studied Roman tactics for years. He had a trap ready. Hannibal arranged his troops carefully. The center, deliberately weak, made of Gaul and Iberian infantry. Flanks, strong African infantry and cavalry, hidden until the right moment. The plan: let the Romans push into the center, then surround them completely. It was risky. It was audacious. It was genius. On August 2nd, 216 BCE, the Romans attacked. They poured into Hannibal's center, pushing hard against what seemed like a weak line. But Hannibal's trap was closing. Slowly, methodically. The Carthaginian wings began to swing inward. The Roman soldiers were marching into a deadly embrace. By midday, Hannibal executed one of the greatest tactical maneuvers in history, the double-envelopment. Carthaginian cavalry struck the Roman flanks. The center held and then gradually withdrew, forming a pocket. Within oars, over 50,000 Roman soldiers were surrounded, trapped on all sides, crushed by the combined might of infantry and cavalry. It was a massacre. Hannibal stood on a rise, watching his plan unfold perfectly. Rome's largest army had been annihilated by a force less than half its size. Historians would call Cannae the ultimate tactical victory, a textbook example of the double envelopment. But Hannibal did not march on Rome immediately. The war would continue for years. Yet on that day, his genius was undeniable. The Battle of Cannae became a lesson for generals across centuries. Numbers aren't everything. Positioning and strategy can overcome raw force. Leadership, patience, and cunning can defeat even the mightiest army. Even Napoleon studied Hannibal's maneuvers. Alexander, Caesar, and modern military tacticians called Cannae. Hannibal had shown the world, victory belongs to the mind as much as the sword.